Egotastic FunTime.
Hey gang, I'm JP and welcome back to Talking The Orville on Egotastic FunTime. Today, we're gonna have a great time taking a look at the upcoming third episode of the Orville second season Home, and I'm gonna hark back to all the damning evidence I compiled throughout all of last year to support my theory that Halston Sage is being written off the show this season and will only appear in the first couple episodes and be replaced by Jessica Zor, who will play the new Selayan security chief aboard the Orville, and who we will definitely be meeting in just a few weeks on the show. In Home, Alara, Ed, and Gordon visit Alara's home planet of Solea, where we'll be reintroduced to her parents played by Robert Picardo and Molly Hagan. While there, it would appear there's trouble brewing as a new character named Canvas, played by John Billingsley, has some sort of beef with the Catons, and Alara has to put her security skills to work to protect her family. While it's unclear why Alara is going to be returning home in this episode, or why Ed and Gordon make the journey to Solea as well, we will be introduced to a new bit of tech that Ed will be wearing in the episode, a gravity suit to protect himself from the planet's high level of gravity. But Gordon seems to be fine without the suit, as long as he stays near the shuttle. The time has finally come, you guys. We've been literally talking about it here on Talking the Orville for an entire year now. Alara is going home in this episode, says I. We don't know exactly why Alara is going to decide to leave the Union, assuming that my theory is correct. But it was set up in the premiere, Jaloja, that she's feeling alone on the ship and is possibly looking for something more in her life. Perhaps she's starting to lose her strength from being away from her planet for so long, and that's why she has to leave. Or maybe she's just trying to find herself. Or perhaps she wants to stay behind on her homeworld to make sure that her family is protected. But Halston Sage's departure and Alara being written off the show was something that I reported as a rumor all the way back in January of last year. Don't make me explain again what hearsay is. I'll go full Matlock this time, okay? I'll get folksy on you if I have to. But from what I heard, Halston Sage and Seth MacFarlane's relationship didn't go so well, and Halston isn't necessarily well liked on the set. So they're killing her off, and she's going to be replaced with a new character, maybe a family member or something like that. I don't know. It might be all untrue, okay? Now this could be a bunch of BS, but it's something that I heard and I wanted to share it with you guys because I don't have any friends and I needed to talk to somebody about it, so I might as well talk about it with you guys. Like I said back then, it was a rumor. But then the very next month, in February, Jessica Zor was cast on the show for season 2. I didn't know for sure at the time if she would be replacing Halston or not, but my spidey senses were tingling. Today we're going to have a great time talking about the latest addition to the Orville crew, Jessica Zor. Assuming, mind you, assuming the gossip about Halston Sage leaving the show is actually true, which we have no idea if it's true. Gossip. It's part of the Selayan custom to have a family member of a similar height, weight, hair color, and demeanor fill the shoes of their fallen family member. Just don't put down your guns here. In March, I had a theory as to why Alara was leaving, and it was confirmed that Jessica Zor was going to be playing an alien on the show. So far, Jessica's character is being shrouded in secrecy. We don't know why, but what I can tell you is this. She's definitely gonna be an alien for sure, probably. Here's a behind the scenes still of her getting a life cast done so the makeup artist can create a custom fit makeup appliance for her. This is a process actors go through when they're gonna have some hardcore prosthetics in a shot. This is what they do for Bortis, the Krill, Darulio, all that jazz, you guys. Then a big reveal came in April when leaked behind-the-scenes footage from the season confirmed that Jessica Zor was in fact playing a Selayan security officer. Well. Look who had the scoop all along. Me, JP. JP, you son of a bitch. Seth and the rest of the crew walking toward camera and then, what? Who's that? Who could it be? I don't know. Kind of looks like Jessica Zor to me. Now I'm 99.9% sure that it's her. Not long after that, Jessica's character name was revealed. Hey, look at that picture of the awesome Buku rocket chargers that were given to the cast of the Orville by the very nice people in the costume department. Everyone gets a charger. Seth, John, Bortis, Claire, Kelly, Isaac, Gordon, Tala, and Alara. Alara? How could they forget Alara? I mean, they got one for Tala, the new Selayan security officer, but why didn't they get one for Alara, the old Selayan security officer? And why would the ship have 2 Selayan security officers? They're gonna be so embarrassed when they realize they forgot about her, you guys. It's almost like Alara's character was no longer part of the cast or something by the time these gifts were given out. Huh, that's weird. During that time, there was no sign of Halston Sage having anything to do with the production at all. It was really weird. She was like MIA, but then in May, Halston and the rest of the cast traveled to the upfronts together in New York City to promote the 2nd season. And besides Jessica Zor being present, which you saw her there, guess who else can be seen on the plane sitting across from Seth MacFarlane himself? Halston Sage! They probably want the advertisers to, at the very least, believe she's going to be there the entire season because she's a fan favorite. We love Alara Katan. We don't want her to go anywhere, even though she probably is. But we'll see. We don't know. In June, Halston and Seth were spotted at a jazz club together. Also in June, I confirmed that the Orville Season 2 production had moved on without Halston Sage. I've told you before that I'm pretty confident Alara Katan will be leaving the show by episode 2 of the new season and be replaced by Jessica Zor, who will be the new Selayan security officer aboard the Orville. It's an episode called Home, where Robert Picardo returns to play Alara's father, and it looks like the crew of the Orville will finally be making a visit to planet Celea, which is something we've all been dying to see. Seth MacFarlane and the rest of the cast are right now at stage 15 on the Fox lot, making more 25th century awesomeness for us to hug our donkeys in anticipation to. Halston hasn't been working on the Orville because she's already moved on to another project. She's currently shooting a movie called The Last Summer that went into production a few weeks ago in Chicago and Cleveland. In July, we got a glimpse of our first season 2 trailer, which premiered at Comic-Con, and I revealed that some digital trickery was added to the trailer to fool us into thinking that Alara had much more to do with the season than we previously thought. But I'm the Orville Evangelist. Nothing gets by me. So yeah, there she is. She's got the new metal badge right there. This must be season 2, right? It's not like they're going to use digital trickacies and superimpose a metal badge over her old badge to try and fool us, except wait, they super did. This scene is taken from the episode Into the Fold. Take a look. Season 2, fold. Season 2, fold. Season 2, fold. Season 2, fold. 2, fold. 2, fold. 2, fold. What? In August, I showed you a behind-the-scenes look of Jessica and Penny dancing together in the Orville's corridor set.
Seth, will you come do it with us? Seth!
In September, I was feeling pretty confident, so we officially said goodbye to Alara right here on the show. Here's some of Alara's best moments from season 1.
All right, Lieutenant Alara Katan, our Chief of Security.
Yes, sir.
You're Selayan, right?
I am, sir. What he means is, if you don't already drink, you should probably start.
Perhaps we should not be talking about this.
Doc, stay behind Alara.
Which one's Alara?
Oh, I'm Alara.
Sorry, still learning names.
Not bad for a female, huh?
If you're gonna try and sell me that Selayan female, I've already got one.
She is not for sale. She is my pet.
Woof.
The Orville Season 2 wrapped filming in October, and that's when the simplest yet most damning evidence, in my opinion, came to us via Dr. Finn herself. But the latest piece of evidence, not that any more evidence is really required at this point, of Halston no longer working on the show popped up the other day online when Penny Johnson-Gerald posted this on Twitter. We are almost finished shooting season 2 on the Orville, and without hesitation, I can say I love my castmates. She then goes on to list the entire cast, except there's a name missing. We have Seth, Adrian, Scott, Peter, Jay Lee, Mark, Jessica, BJ, Kai, hashtag Finn Family, and Chad, aka Clyden. But no Halston. Does that mean she doesn't love Halston anymore? Doubtful. She just didn't tag her because she hasn't worked with her on the show since the beginning of the year. Now, less than a day away, we'll find out for sure just what's in store for Alara Katan. Was I right all this time? Was I wrong? Many of you at the beginning told me I was just an idiot posting clickbait material because, as we all know, drama is the clickbait that baits the click. I want to remind you guys to tune in to the Talking The Orville live pre-show explosion before the all-new episode of The Orville airs, because we're going to hang out together, talk about the show, and find out whether or not my prediction comes true. It's kind of a big deal. Okay, that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about today, and I talked about it. How about you? Do you think Alara will be leaving the show this Thursday and home? What would make her abandon her position aboard the Orville, do you think? Am I a stupid bastard person who was just trying to bait your clicks all this time? Do you even care at this point if Alara stays or not? You can let me know what you think by joining the conversation below. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, and supporting my stupid show. It really does mean the world to me, you guys. I'll see you very soon, and as always, I hope all your times are egotastic fun times. Love you, bye-bye!
Egotastic fun time, we're gonna have a great time. Egotastic fun time, give me all your money. Give him all your money. You will find it funny. Just give me money. I love money. Give me all your 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 money.